Hi everybody, it's Brian with the Austin Foundation with the first of hopefully many circuit trainings for you to do at home to keep you happy and healthy during everything that's going on in the world. So basically today's circuit works around 1 minute, all right? You'll do 30 seconds of a specific exercise, 15 seconds of high knees, and then 15 seconds to rest between each station, okay? So your first station is gonna be jumping jacks, and I'll demonstrate these in a second. Jumping jacks, crunches, squats, push-ups, planks, burpees. Now all these are body weight exercises, okay? You don't need anything extra, just your body, that's all you need. I'm gonna give you variations on every exercise too, so you can make it easier or more difficult, completely up to you. So let's get started. All right, so your first exercise is gonna be jumping jacks, okay? So real simple, basic jumping jack is this, all right? You wanna exhale when your arms are up. Now, to make that a little bit more difficult, you're gonna do squat jacks, okay? That's gonna look like this. All right, so you're gonna squat down. Okay, now obviously this isn't for everybody, all right? It's a lot of impact on the knees, so not everybody's gonna be able to do it, all right? So, for the first station, you'll do that for 30 seconds, all right? Right here, for 30 seconds, and then 15 seconds of high knees, all right? You wanna get those knees as high as you can. Ideally, you wanna get them up to your belly button, all right? And then you'll have 15 seconds to rest, okay? And make the most of it, all right? Breathe, deep breaths, hands on your head if you need a little more oxygen, okay? Next one, it's gonna be crunches, okay? You're gonna be laying down on your back. Now, you can have your legs up in the air or on the ground, okay? Now, the key to a good crunch is basically just getting your shoulder blades off the ground, okay? So hands behind your head, take a deep breath. All right, just wanna squeeze that abdominal wall nice and tight, okay? And all you have to do, get those shoulder blades off the ground, right? You don't need to come all the way up here, all right? It's gonna put a lot of strain on your lower back, okay? So make sure all you're doing is getting your shoulder blades off the ground, all right? Then down. Exhale when you're squeezing your abdominal wall, okay? So again, 30 seconds of that, and then you're gonna get up and go back into those high knees, okay? Again, keeping them high. It's gonna get more difficult as you go, okay? But again, keeping those knees nice and high. Next one, squats, all right? Real simple, okay? Now for this one, you wanna be about shoulder width, your feet wanna be about shoulder width, excuse me. And then all you're gonna do is basically pretend like you're sitting in a chair. Just like that, all right? You wanna go as close to 90 as possible, all right? If you can go lower than 90, great. If you can't, go as far down as you comfortably can go. If that's right here, then that's totally fine, okay? And then up, down, up, 30 seconds, all right? Make sure your core is nice and tight. You wanna stay nice and stable, okay? Now, as far as your hands, you can do whatever you'd like, okay? So you're gonna go down, and then inhale when you go down, exhale when you come up, okay? And then again, 15 seconds of high knees, and then 15 seconds to breathe. Next one, push-ups, okay? Real simple. I'm gonna show you a good push-up form. You want your body to be perfectly straight, all right? You wanna be in a plank. You wanna be squeezing your tummy, okay? And you want your hands to be directly under your shoulders, all right? So you're not using any muscular strength right here. It's all form. You're just keeping your body upright, okay? Now, you can have your feet spread apart if you need a little more balance. If you wanna make this more difficult, you can be on one foot, okay? Completely up to you where you are with that. Now, real simple push-up, all you're gonna do is lower your body down to the ground and then press yourself up, okay? Now, this is difficult, and it's not easy. So if you need to make this a little more easy, go ahead and drop down to your knees. Now the key here is to keep your core nice and straight, okay? It's one straight line, you're dropping that body down. Inhale when you go down. Exhale on the press, okay? Just like that, 30 seconds. Now, if you wanna make these a little more difficult, I suggest widening your hands a little bit, all right? Nice and wide. And then you do a wider grip. It's gonna work more in your chest. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult, okay? So after that, you're going back to those high knees, 15 seconds of high knees, and then 15 seconds to breathe, okay? Next, a really simple one, but very, very challenging for everybody, is a plank, all right? Now you have an option here. You have two plank options. You have high plank, which is essentially that pre-push-up position right here, all right? Squeezing your quads, squeezing your stomach, hands right under your shoulders. You just stay here. And breathe, okay? Now your other option for this is a low plank. So you'll be down on your forearms. Again, elbows right under your shoulders, all right? Tummy nice and tight, squeezing those quads right here, okay? And again, all you're doing is staying right here, squeezing your tummy, squeezing your quads, staying engaged, okay? Breathe, breathe, breathe. 30 seconds. Back into those high knees. Get them up. 15 seconds and 15 seconds to rest. Now, your final exercise is a bit complex. Okay, it's a burpee. So it's a combination of a lot of things that we've already done. Okay, so you're going to start feet shoulder width apart. Okay, you're going to jump as high as you can to the ceiling. Okay, jump. You're going to drop down, hands to the floor. Shoot those legs out. Hit that high plank. Okay. Now right here, you can get a push up if you'd like, or you can just hit the high plank, jump those feet back in, and then jump towards the ceiling again. Okay. Now I'll show you that from the side. Now I'll demonstrate it all again, so you know exactly what you're doing. So you're going to start with the jump. Okay. And drop down to the floor, shoot those feet out. Again, you want to work and make sure that plank is good, okay? So the hand right under the shoulder, squeezing that stomach, squeeze your quads, right there. Again, push up if you'd like to, okay? Jump those feet in and up. Now again, this is very high impact, so take your time, go slow. It's 30 seconds, it's gonna feel a lot longer when you're doing burpees, okay? So if you need to adjust slightly, feel free to jump, okay? Take your time. Take your time with every single aspect, okay? Push up. And you can move those feet in one at a time if you need to, okay? No rush at all, okay? So again, 30 seconds of that, back into those high knees, and then 15 seconds to rest, all right? Breathe. Just like that, okay? Now ideally, we would do all that 4 times, okay? Same thing every single time, okay? Now, feel free to make anything more difficult and make it easier. It's completely up to you, okay? And that's it for now. Hopefully we'll see you again with another exercise, or with another circuit program for you. Thank you.